Hello. So, get my vacuum out of there. Just want to do an update. Mind you, I've been making videos from time to time and I've not posted one single one. I'm making them either for practice or that I actually think one day I'm going to post these or something on YouTube. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'm kind of getting back into filming and being in front of the camera and not shying away from doing those things. If YouTube and Instagram and all these great social media platforms that we have nowadays were a thing when I was in high school or even in my early 20s, even middle school, I always had a camera recorder in my hand, and I was always putting on little plays and skits with my friends, and funny ones and scary ones, and really enjoyed having a camera and videotaping things and editing them and having something to look back on. And it seems like ever since smartphones came out, I got away from that. Which is interesting. And maybe there's a little bit of self-doubt in there as well, seeing, how many famous people there are now from the internet. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, that will never be me. Now it's too late. If I got on sooner or, whatever. It's all a bunch of negative stuff. So update on my life. Currently I'm in my 1-bedroom apartment. I've been doing my dread journey now for 2 months and some odd weeks, as you can see. The last couple of videos that I've taken were about my dreads, so if this ever reaches you, you might see those as well. But the update is that a lot's gone on this year. And I remember making a video at my old apartment where my cats were and having to get rid of my cats due to an allergy that landed me in the hospital, and they ruined my apartment by, peeing everywhere. And I was so allergic that I couldn't live there, even with the cats not living there anymore and having it professionally cleaned. So that happened eventually. Then quarantine happened, and I was on quarantine with a guy I was dating and his sister, and we were in her townhome for those 3 months. And in those 3 months, I finally, made the jump to get out of that apartment into a new apartment. And I made the decision to have the guy I was dating move in with me. And didn't really work out too well. So during all that, though, trying to make that relationship work, I lost my aunt, my mom's twin sister, who was like my favorite aunt, very, very close to her. It's my mom's twin. How could I not be close to her? Twins are. And lost her in May, and then my bearded dragon, which you guys never got to see because I wasn't really taking videos and doing any of this kind of stuff, but I had him for 6 years. The same amount of time I had my cats, and he passed away unexpectedly. And I don't know, my heart has just been like ripped into pieces. Our relationship didn't work out. I had to kick him out, and now I am by myself. I have my leopard gecko and my betta fish. My leopard gecko is currently running around my room somewhere and I have no idea where. So hopefully I find her. And yeah. So it's been a crazy year. That was just like some of the big events that took place, but there's a lot of stuff along the way, as I'm sure everyone's year has been crazy in their own way. But the main point is that I have this outlet to talk about it, and maybe someone will watch it and find it helpful. I don't know. My lease is up. We're in September, mid-September right now. It's September 17th, 2020. And my lease is up at the end of November. My goal is that I am out of here and I don't renew my lease, nor do I get into a lease, that I have a schoolie or a van or some type of vehicle that I'm going to be converting, whether it's finished by then or, you know, start it. I at least have the vehicle. And my goal is to go down south because if you're from the Northeast, like, we have really cold winters, so I would like to be in Florida working on my van, or continuing it, and that's my plan. And it seems crazy, but I'm taking this financial course called Financial Peace University. If you guys ever heard of Dave Ramsey, I'm sure you have. If you haven't, check it out. It's pretty cool stuff, but I'm doing that, and I've been doing that throughout quarantine, and I'm actually doing a whole new course that just started. Me and my friend are doing it together at the church that I go to over Zoom. So I'm really feeling like now's the time to like do my whole, to be me, and to be able to do that freely and travel and kind of just be where I want to be and not feeling stuck. And I just cannot freaking wait. And I'm calling it into fruition as I'm speaking in this video. And who knows, by the time this ever gets posted, maybe I'd already lived in a schoolie, built a tiny home, bought property, have multiple tiny homes, and I'm housing people that need a home. And I think, yeah, I really am feeling it. And I really hope that I can speak that into existence. So ukulele I've had for like 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, something crazy. I never taught myself how to play. Didn't do much with it at all. And until a couple days ago. So I learned how to tune it a couple days ago, as well as learning a couple notes. And I made up a song, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Had a couple better recordings, maybe I'll add in here. But anyway, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I'm so thankful that I have even one person that's maybe watching this in the future, and I'm thankful that I'm growing as an individual, and I'm learning more and more about this life and myself and other people and how to form relationships, and just really, I don't know, just trying to make a difference in the world. And I really hope that I can inspire others and be inspired continuously and through this really, really, really hard year. I know it's making me a stronger person. So many tears have been shed this year, and I really, really, really believe it's making us all stronger. Can really feel that, and I'm so proud of everyone who's pushing through and not giving up, and working on themselves during this time, because I know it's hard, but I feel like more than ever the world needs human connection as much as, you know, everything's been trying to keep us apart, because, you know, we're all susceptible to this crazy plague or whatever that's going on. But I know God's in control. I know He has a plan for all of us and those of us who are still here. So I'm gonna keep my faith alive, and I'm gonna pray that God heals this land and continues to grow us and shape us. And I really, really am thankful. God bless.